global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Ever since Alhaji Abubakar Atiku became the flag bearer for PDP, there have been a lot of reactions from all quarters, really. But this time around, it looks like PDP may have a lot of work. In fact, a whole lot of work. In fact, a lot of unifying factor to do here. If care is not taken, it may be like should I may permit me to use the word flawless victory for the opposing party if they don't do their homework well. It looks like the youth have said to make up their mind, and southern youth for that matter. Well, before we go to the newspaper to find out what it is, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. But the southern groups said it was unfair that Atiku, a Fulani Muslim, would succeed President Muhammadu Buhari, who is same extraction and has spent 8 years in office. The Southern Middle Belt Leaders Forum, as SMBLF, and the Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEFF, have rejected the emergence of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar as the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, saying it is an affront on the people of the southern Nigeria. The southern group said it was unfair that Atiku, a Fulani Muslim, would succeed President Muhammadu Buhari, who is same extraction and has spent 8 years in office. The PANDEFF National Publicity Secretary, Ebenza Edurokia, during an interview on Trust TV on Monday, said based on the principle of zoning established in the country's political system since 1979, the South should be allowed to clinch the ticket, that's the presidential ticket. He said, "Our position remains the same. This is unfair, and these are disturbing times for us in Nigeria. This is not on any personal thing or against Atiku Abubakar as a person. In 2018, PANDEFF declared support for Atiku Abubakar, and we campaigned for him together with Afenifere. But in principle, we felt that after 8 years under Muhammadu Buhari, it is fair that power should rotate to the southern Nigeria based on the principle of zoning that has been established in our political system. Over the years since 1979, what the PDP has done is an affront on the people of the southern Nigeria." In a statement, the leaders from Middle Belt, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Afenifere, blasted PDP for not placing value on the unity and peace of Nigeria. The leaders urged politicians of southern extraction to decline to be a running mate to any northern presidential candidate, saying it would amount to subjugating their people to political slavery. The statement reads, and I quote, "The Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum has described the emergence of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar as the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party as a brazen affront to the people of the southern Nigeria by the People's Democratic Party (PDP). SMBLF recalls that following the release of the guidelines for the 2023 general elections by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), elders and leaders of southern Nigeria and the Middle Belt, under the aegis of the Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum, made unequivocal proclamation on the need for the presidency to be devolved to southern Nigeria in 2023, in respect of the time-honored practice of the rotational zoning of high political offices between the North and the South by political parties as a way of strengthening national unity and peace and harmony." SMBLF further recalls that several engagements were held with various stakeholders across the length and breadth of the country on the subject of foster understanding, mutual respect, and oneness. The 17 southern governors also, in the declaration after their meeting in Asaba, Delta State in May 2021, backed the rotation of the presidency to the southern part of the country in 2023. Sadly, it appears the unity and peace of Nigeria mean little or nothing to a segment of the nation's political elite. This was evidenced in PDP's special convention, which was held on Saturday, 28th of May 2022, where certain candidates from the north were pressured, coerced, and even intimidated to step down for former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who eventually emerged as the flag bearer of PDP, in utter derision of the established principle of zoning and rotation of power between the north and the south. Undoubtedly, the singular motive is to perpetuate the hegemony of the north, given that President Muhammad Buhari, a Muslim from the north and of a Fulani origin, will be completing his full tenure of 8 years by this time next year. SMBLF therefore totally rejects the candidacy of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the PDP and calls on us, people from the southern Nigeria and the Middle Belt, as well as all true lovers of peace and unity, not to vote for him or any other northerner in 2023 presidential election in the interest of posterity. SMBLF further urges all aspirants for the office of the president from southern Nigeria to shun the concerted attitude of individualism and self-confidence and work collectively to achieve the shared objective. Again, SMBLF calls on all politicians of southern extraction to refuse the position of a running mate to any northern presidential candidate, which will eventually or equally be viewed as subjugating their people to political slavery. I could still remember that Ohanes and Igbo youth had actually warned all their Igbo politicians that whatever it is they are doing, they should not try it, they should not dream it to become VP or take a VP position, or else they should not even bother coming home. And just to speak, the likes of Peter Obi kind of adhered. And when Atiku Abubakar was hoping to bring him back, Labour Party practically gave him the position of being their flag bearer for 2023 presidential election. And of course, now the Middle Belt as a whole and the Niger Delta are now giving the same mandate to their politicians, to their governors and the likes, who may be hoping through whatever means to become the likes of Atiku's running mate. Say they should desist from it. That already they can already see that the North are not ready to relinquish hold. Same tribe, same religion, same tradition. But yet, Nigeria is made up of over 200 million Nigerians with several tribes inherent. It looks as if one tribe wants to run it for 16 years, if given by the postulation given by this elder states forum, that if they allow Atiku to enter, then they were looking at 16 years. Other tribes will feel marginalized. Quickly, let's take one or two reactions and we'll wrap this up. This one here saying, these people have no conscience and they have lost their sense of reasoning. How can they, in their myopic mind, think that after a Fulani man, a Muslim from the north, after being in office for 8 years, Buhari that is, will be succeeded by another Fulani man and a Muslim from the north, thereby giving the north a total of 16 years at a stretch after they have ruled Nigeria for over 30 years above the south. How possible is that going to be? I don't know. Let's meet in that comment section. Several comments have been made here. What's your take on